So here we have beautiful souls for the vibe of the week. So dance to the white dragon here. We got some interesting cards this week, and thank God it's not the incredible numbers that have been coming recently. Notice my, it is so weird, and I did not understand the significance of that, until, where is it? Where am I pointing? There. Until, because I'm following, friends and people that I know in southern France who, when they buy fresh garlic and onion and so on, they hang it on the rafters to keep them dry. They don't put things like that in the fridge, and nothing that comes from the earth like that goes in the refrigerator. They also hang their herbs, so I just got into the habit. But something made me check the significance. Do you know, well, some of you may, that cuts, from what I discovered, that cuts negative energy. Did you know that? I certainly did not. Where's my hand? I did not. That was a surprise. Okay, now on to the reading. The first card is the High Priestess. It's number 2. Number 2 is all about balance. And the High Priestess is talking about the mystery that's inherent in the universe, in our world, the subconscious mind, that mass of things that we don't know, that we are unconscious of, that rule our lives. Trusting your intuition, the divine feminine in all of us, and answers revealed in nature and between the veils. Here is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is a very, very interesting card. You need to stand on that rock, solid ground. Don't let anything budge you. You can be shaken, you can be shook, but you must never fall, you must never waver. Never, never, ever. This beautiful blue here is the symbol for your intuition. When the moon is in the sky, I mean, has the period of the new moon gone? I don't know. But in any case, when the moon is in her full dress in the sky, that's full moon to you, beautiful souls, you can go out, or you can just sit there and speak to Mother Sister Moon and release all that you need to release. But not only that, you can ask her questions. You can get guidance on the things that you need to know, the stuff that's bugging you. That's where your intuition comes in, because it pierces the veil. Notice, it pierces the veil. Notice these white cloudy things. It pierces the veil and you get clarity on what you need to know. It's really, really interesting and amazing. Mother Sister Moon is it. Seriously. And yeah, let me say what I was going to say. And with your guidance, you can really pierce the veils and get the answers from your subconscious, those things that are beating you, to understand what's happening in your lives and the questions that seem unanswerable, and they aren't. And this is a fantastic thing, and it's a prelude to some very interesting cards indeed. Your intuition opens the door, of course, to more of what you need to know. The next card is the Perspective card. Now, the Perspective card, the High Priestess card is a Major Arcana card. The Perspective card is a Major Arcana card. It's number 12. It's all about new beginnings and creating balance and forging ahead. The Perspective card is telling you that really you got to learn to look at things differently. You got to see things differently. I always use the image of myself sitting in my favorite almond tree, to look at things differently from a height in between the branches where people can't see me, and I see and observe things that people miss, that others miss. You could also think of it as hanging by your legs from a height, as kids do, because what I'm talking about, what this Perspective card is telling you, is you need to find a way to see things differently. Because remember what Wayne Dyer said, when you see things differently, those things change. Paraphrasing. and then you change because your perspective is different. And this is absolutely essential for your well-being, your growth, and moving forward. And that means you need to, have I shown you all the card yet? Rest in the fullness of life. I like that. Those words leapt off the card at me. This is the perspective card. It's also, I like to say sometimes, letting your tongue hang out. I haven't used that term with this card in a long time, but this is also what it's about. When you see things differently, you get clear. You can cut through the crap. But not only that, you can also, that's where resting in the fullness of life comes in. You don't have to take on anything that is not yours. And that is the beauty of it. Because with a new perspective, you decide, you choose. I don't have to deal with that. That's not my concern. I'm letting that go. And stuff like that. That's what they mean by resting in the fullness of life. The next card is interesting. I have a lot of wind cards because it's all about thoughts, that mental flatulence. This one is 7 of wind. 7 is a very, very powerful number. 7 is a number that creates and negates, destroys. 7 is also my lucky number. I learned that very, very late in life, just a few years ago. It is magical. It's all about enlightenment also. It deepens your spiritual awareness and draws you further into you. 7 of wind. Let me tell you what the card says before I tell you what the card says. So 7 of wind says, face the matter at hand in an upfront and open manner. Are you using deception to gain an advantage? Is someone getting away with something? This is a magnificent thing. So you got to watch your thoughts. As Tony Robbins always quotes his first mentor, Jim Rohn, who told him, you must guard the door of your mind. Very, very important. You see those thoughts? It's either you decide to let them rule you or you rule them by deciding what you think. In this particular card, you got to really, really pay attention to that. Guard the door of your mind. Because notice the 2 hands. It's one hand sneaking up. So it is showing deception. It's showing sneakiness. It's showing underhandedness. And this is where you have to pay attention. This is where you have to be on guard, but in a very loose way, in the sense that, first of all, keep in mind nothing can harm you. Nobody can harm you. And this is where standing guard at the door of your mind is important. Because when that's the case, you can let a lot of things go. You speak when you need to speak, always being aware of what is taking place, but taking a higher stance so that no one gains power over you, because people only gain power over you when you allow them to enter your thoughts. So consequently, your awareness is telling you, be aware of the deception. That's where the perspective card also was bringing you that message. Take note, take action as necessary, and rock back. Rest in the fullness of life. Take action that's needed, and let go and let God. Flow in the go. That just came to me. But you see, before I get to the other wind cards, and I don't know why this ended up in the middle, but it's quite appropriate, I realize now. This is 5 of fire. Look at this card well. 5 of fire. Notice this smile. This is a smile of deception. All right? But it shows, the painting shows a complicated situation. The beautiful part about this is that once you are aware of the smile, it's again not a sneaky smile, but a smile more of knowing. Notice it's purple. And that smile of knowing that I know something you don't is telling you, it is telling you, beautiful souls, that it's only when you let it in, whatever it is in your world, that any tension or conflict is going to interfere with you and your goals. Because this card is all about competition, conflict, tension interfering with your goals. You need to breathe and be open to new ideas and stand your ground. And this is what this smile, and I always see this here as this yellowish bit as a drool. And in this particular case, what I'm getting from this is only when you let it in, whatever negativity is in your life right now, with the expectation, the deception, the sneakiness, only when you let it in will it bother you. So you have to find ways to clear your energy field and protect your energy as well. Don't let it in. Don't let it in. Be open to new ideas and stand your ground. Stand for what you believe. Stand in your truth. Stand in your integrity. Not many people have that. Many people don't even know what the word integrity means. And that's not your concern. Stand your ground. 5 is the number for change. This is big. And fire is the number for passion, determination, stick-to-itiveness, as I heard this American say a long time ago, and that word stuck with me. Go to it. Go forward. Don't move. Don't budge. You know what you know. You take action. Don't let it in. Stand at the guard. Stand as the guard at the door of your mind at all times. Now I understand why this card ended up in the middle of the wind cards. The next one is the wind goddess. And the wind goddess is telling you, now that you have cleared your energy, notice the beautiful blue, notice the shining clear water. That's beautiful. And it's telling you that you have gained the clarity. You are the God at the door of your mind. The wind goddess is saying, yes, you are at ease in the depths. All is clear and transparent. Your hand, I was going to say your hand is on the tiller of your craft, your boat, which is your life, and you are moving forward on deep, calm seas. The wind goddess says you are an organized and perceptive thinker. Be transparent, clear, and direct in your opinion and decisions. Remain honest and fair. Everything is a goal. You are in the flow. Your thoughts are aligned. There is no choppy water. Sail on. Next card. See? Wind horse. This is my... Okay, I have many favorites. But this one, the wind horse. Oh my goodness. A horse is a powerful, powerful animal. Move it. Move your ass. Go ahead. Stop for nothing. Now the card always says, be mindful of others as you charge ahead in a colorful blaze. And I always say, fuck that shit. Move ahead. If they do not move out of your way, I'm sorry, run them over. They see you coming and they don't want to move. You know, that's like playing chicken, or like these idiots who still sometimes do when they are racing, or like, you know, that favorite car series, etc. And they are racing towards each other and neither of the two protagonists are budging. Run them over. I have no problem saying that. It's either you get out of my way or you get run over. That's it. And this is what Windhorse is telling you. I don't buy into this nice nonsense at all. This is a card about ambition, opinionated and full of life person. One who is determined to win, and you want to get that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You need to decide what you are going to do, how you plan to do it, and what you are going to give up in order to get to it. Me, I strongly urge you to get to it. Cut off what you need to cut off. That means people, usually, activities that are taking up too much of your time. Get rid of them. Find someone else to do it. Pay someone else to do it. And if you can't do it, get an AI to do it for you. Learn it, move it, get rid of the stuff in your life that do not that they don't serve you, you know, that's taking up too much of your energy. There are a lot of old parts you need to cut off, particularly the past. Don't let it hold you back. Don't allow other people's opinions to sway you. They are irrelevant and unimportant to your goal in life. And this is what Windhorse is telling you today. And listen, I didn't even know that. I just got that just like that. All right, so that's what Windhorse is all about. Notice the rainbow. Glorious, glorious, glorious. I'm charging ahead, and it's like a fisheye where you are. Notice where my finger is, the beautiful, beautiful violet. That's your intuition. It's all there for you, and stop for nothing and nobody. This glorious card, I think I got this card last week. It's another major arcana card, and it's the star card. This is all about glory. This is all about joy. This is about fulfillment. This is about expressing your soul. I love this. This is about an awakening. The sweet optimism of birdsong is what the card says. This is about feeling energized and fucking alive. This is what this is. Notice that garlic right behind my head there. Number 17. 1 is for new beginnings. 7, as I just said, is about spiritual enlightenment, deepening your inner power and your connection to who you are, your connection with the divine, expansion and knowing and learning more. You are that bright light in the magnificent stillness, and that stillness is when you connect to who you really are, when you hear the sound, no sound of Om, the sound of the universe. That's what the star card is all about. That's what it's telling you. And no, it's not the end of the vibe of the week. I still have 2 more cards to go, but this is where this one landed today. Absolutely gorgeous. Second to last card is 9 of Earth. Is it 9? Yeah, 9 of Earth. 9 is the number for endings. Beautiful, beautiful endings. You have been through it. Notice the bright, beautiful new horizon with the waterfall in the background. It is all there waiting for you. Cherish, sup on, enjoy, reflect on your accomplishments, the accumulation of wealth through creativity. You're on your way. The card says luxurious pleasures, ripe fields and lush lands. It's just a joy. You are now connected to the lushness, the abundance, the vibrancy of Mother Earth, and it is all there for you, beautiful souls. You have been taken on such a journey. The only thing is, the beautiful part is, you chose this. You chose this. And this is what it is all about now. This is what it is all about now. Endings, endings, endings that herald new beginnings. Because the beautiful parts start, they begin. You achieve long before the so-called endings appear. You see, beautiful souls. An ending is never an ending. Endings always mean beginnings. Not only does one door close and another open, endings show you who you have become in order to take the next step. Every act, every word, every thought led you to this point of your new beginnings. Nothing was happenstance. You were meant to be where you are right now. Because, good morning, Drew, because you have learned and you are learning what you need to do. Strange. You know what? I heard what you need to become. So let me say what I got, what you need to become. This is what the endings are all about. You have become who you needed to become long before, way before you achieved your goal. This is what the journey means. The journey is not ever to achieve a goal at the end. The journey on where you become. Grand Rising, honey bunny. The journey is who you become, not the goal at the end of the journey. I want you all to remember that. The last card in the vibe of the week is 10 of Earth. 10 is the number for new beginnings. This card is all about celebration. You have been through it. You have been into the valleys. You have fallen into the depths, into the dark pits. You have been bruised and battered. And now you are rising forth, grand, tall, huge, large, and celebrating the now. Celebrating who you are, celebrating your achievements, the prosperity and security in your life. This is a time of joy, the card says. I've been getting this card so often. This is a gathering with family or whoever you call family to celebrate where you were and this new milestone on your journey. This is a beautiful way, a beautiful card to end the vibe of the week. Drew, do you have a question? Young lady, do you have a question? You know, very brief, they don't like stories. So if you have a question, before I go make breakfast, I've had a very, very long day already. I was up at 4 something this morning, and I got a lot of work done, and I'm now going to have breakfast. So, what's up, young lady? Talk to me. Work. Yes, work. First of all, let me see. I said something similar on during the vibe of the week, and it's this. You must become the guard at the door of your mind. Find some way to do it, to keep your thoughts aligned with your work and not what other people are doing or saying. They will continue fruitlessly if you do not, and when you do not think about them, and they will notice. They will still keep trying, but it will be like throwing themselves against a brick wall. You gotta find some way to do this. You must stand guard at the door of your mind. Very, very important. So what do you need to know about work? What does June need to know about work? Her new job. What does June need to know about work? Her new job. June, all is well. It does not seem that way, but all is very well. We assure you. You must align your thoughts and your energy. You are not feeling confident, and this is not natural because you are a very confident young human. You must begin to focus only on what you need to do. If there is something that can be done about a particular situation, you must speak it. You do not speak to the individual. We strongly urge you to have a meeting, if it is necessary, with what you call your supervisor and the individual or individuals, and you sit and you just be cool, you just be calm, you speak your mind, you do not accuse, you just state the facts and let others deal with the situation. The matter that you are facing is not of your making, yet you carried an energy in with you that has attracted a similar energy. And this you must release. You must find a way to cut this energy. We can also suggest that you use the Om. The Om is the most powerful sound on this planet. This Om can and will cut through with your intention all negative energies before you go to work, while you are in work, and when you leave work. So you do this, you do it very softly, and you at the end you say cut, and so it is, because that will cut all negative energy cords that are attached to you. The most important part, however, is that you control your thoughts. You are in control. Your thoughts do not control you. Yet humans have forgotten this and they allow their thoughts to control them. You must become the master of your mind. This is the fastest and easiest way to cut negative energies, vibrations. You must decide who you want to be. We know, we understand. You must decide who you want to be in the particular situation, and you show only that. You smile, you focus on your work, and that is all. That much we can say to you, and there is no more. That was the message, girl. I don't know how helpful it was, but the thing is, I know and I can tell you are allowing others to influence your thinking, and your thinking is your thoughts are creating feelings that you don't want to feel. You're welcome, honey bunny. Have a good Sunday. Ciao.